I have some good news. I am outside right now because I like filming outside, but today I'm going to show you some things that actually got me out of a dark age and are pushing me back into making Lego MOCs with some pretty cool Lego figures and some Lego sets. I'm excited. I'm excited to get back in building and everything like that. So without further ado, let's begin the video. Whew, it is cold and it is windy. Not a good combination. Cold, wind, just makes it even colder. It's not gotten any less cold or any less windy, but I'm under tree cover, so it's a little bit better. But this past week I went to a Brick Universe convention. I've gone to this Lego convention 2 years in a row now, which makes this my third year, and this time I got some pretty cool things, some less big stuff and more valuable stuff in my opinion. I've got quite a few things that are going to be fortuitous for building MOCs in the future, and after a long burnout of not wanting to do anything Lego related, going to this convention was actually just what I needed, because I got to see all these amazing builds that really inspired me and flared up my interest in Lego. But today I wanted to talk about two custom minifigures, or a custom minifigure and half of a custom minifigure. This is the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda from the Mandalorian show on Disney+. Now both of these figures are custom printed, and this Baby Yoda figure is actually custom printed and custom molded. It uses the baby figure from the baby minifigure. I'm not exactly sure what to call it, but it's got a custom molded head. The big Baby Yoda ears are not Lego. They don't fashion a head like that, or if they do, I've never seen it, and it definitely doesn't look like this. Now here's a hot take. I liked the Mandalorian show. I loved watching it. I liked the fact that it was, released every week, and I got to look forward to these episodes, and I really enjoyed the ending, and I really enjoyed the show. But it wasn't the most spectacular show in the world. I liked it. I liked it a lot, and I'm looking forward to season 2, but it definitely isn't my favorite show I've ever watched. It's kind of obvious, but I do really like the show, and I think it's definitely MOC worthy. I was actually very happy to pick up this Mandalorian and this Baby Yoda. Now when you take a look at the Mandalorian, first off, you can see that unlike some other companies that custom print, this thing is printed all the way around, on the sides of the legs, on the sides of the torso, on the actual helmet piece. There's printing everywhere on this figure, and the cape is actually custom cut, I believe, which is actually really cool. You can see printing everywhere on this minifigure, and the printing is actually kind of done in a very similar art style and printing style to Legos. I don't feel very much of anything when I rub my finger across it. I don't feel like any hoarseness or any protrusion of the ink that normally is put on minifigures from custom printing, and that's for multiple companies. I don't know what they did differently, but it definitely doesn't feel like it's artificial. It actually looks and feels like it could come from Lego themselves, and you can see there's printing everywhere, even under the arms, which is something that Lego normally doesn't do. On the sides of the legs, everything is there. I love the way it all lines up. There's so much detail on this thing. It feels like it's an actual Lego figure until you take off the Mandalorian headpiece, which then you see the actual face print. And custom printing, they never seem to get it right. It never looks like an actual Lego figure. You can see the eyes are too far apart, the mouth is really low and really big. It just doesn't look right, so I'm gonna keep that helmet on just so I don't look at that and go, something's wrong with this figure. But everything is done in dark brown. His cape is dark brown. The main base coloring for his torso and his pants is in dark brown, and you have this light darkish gray silvery coloring for his armor, and then you have some more dark brown for his satchel and his his belt and everything like that. You got some light brown in there. You can see a lot of his little miniature weapons and explosives that he can throw out, and if you've watched the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But he also has a little Baby Yoda, and everybody likes Baby Yoda. It's not really Baby Yoda, it's just his species. This is actually taking place after Yoda is no longer. Something about this figure I really like. He's got a white base clothing. I guess it would make more sense if they colored it brown instead of white for Baby Yoda itself, but I can understand where they're coming from. It looks more like Yoda, and something's wrong with the face printing on this. It's really hard to nail it right, but he just looks a little creepy. If you look at the face a little close, you're like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with Baby Yoda? Something's wrong with his face. But I think from afar, you can definitely tell it's Baby Yoda, and it looks really, really good from afar. Just don't get up close and start examining his mouth and stuff like that, because he looks like he's super sad, and the chin, I don't know. It just looks really weird. But I'm really happy with the Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian. But this Baby Yoda and this Mandalorian They go together pretty nicely, and I think they're definitely going to be useful in some mocks. They already look good in photographs and stuff like that, but I think for mock purposes, it's definitely going to sell the mock. If I were to make something from The Mandalorian and not have these figures, you may not be able to tell what I'm making. But with these figures, you can definitely see exactly what I'm trying to go at here, and I'm looking forward to doing some Mandalorian mocks in the future because I'm going to be getting back into LEGO. I know that I keep saying that I'm changing things up on this YouTube channel and everything like that, but I've decided that this YouTube channel is just going to be about me. And what that means is I'm going to upload whatever I feel like I want to upload. It's just going to be all about me, what I like to do, and it's just going to be a way for me to share what I like doing. So you're going to see filmmaking stuff, you're going to see vlogs, Into the Wild, LEGO, all of that. It's all going to be an accumulation, and if you don't like that, I'm sorry that it may be a little messy for you, but it's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I gotta get building though, and I will keep you guys updated on more stuff that I'm doing with LEGO and mocks for The Mandalorian, and I will definitely show you some more, LEGO stuff that I got from the convention, Lord of the Rings and Hobbit stuff. But with that being said, I will see you guys next Sunday because I'm hoping and crossing my fingers that I can get a video out every single Sunday, no matter what the theme is. So I will see you guys in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and most importantly, take care, guys.